Here's a new tool that I've been wanting to try. So Wendy Crone from D&K Carving, let me give hers a little test run. It's big, it's powerful, it's not a junky tool, so it's gonna last a while. I'm not gonna wear out in 2 seconds like, you know, this guy does. It has some great advantage, especially for cleaning stuff up, like the muzzles, all this kind of earwork. It's not gonna rip it apart. And I think on some cleanup work, it's gonna be awesome. So this puppy comes with this little box, that's it. I think I paid around 45 bucks for this to come in different grits or whatever. So it basically comes with a 1/2-inch hole. For just a quick give it a test run, went to Home Depot or Lowe's and got a little chuck that has a 1/2-inch deal on it and just sandwich this on here. Now this is for nice, quick, tight stuff where, you know, the drill's not getting in the way. I also set this up. So this is a 1/2-inch threaded rod. Anyhow, this will just get sandwiched right in between these washers. Then that'll let me get into like long stuff, like in between Sasquatch's legs, up tall, and your body's away from, you're not eating all that carbon and crap. So let's fire it on here and give it a little test run. There we go. Okay, so this guy's a little slower, a lot easier on your hands than running the floppy wheels. So it works good for the carbon so far. So it's a kind of a little different tool, a little quieter, maybe not so crazy. The floppy wheel running, it's kind of like whap, 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 whap. It's kind of a wild, out of control piece, where this is a lot smoother and steadier for sure. All right. So like on the nose where you don't want anything too crazy aggressive, I think that's going to work out really good for stuff. It needs just to be a little smoother without any big scratch marks, and you're not slapping and beating the crap out of everything. So maybe a little more where you need to be more fragile and detailed. I'd say that probably work a little bit better. Tell you what, it really probably be good for is tuning up an older carving that had some finish on it, where you can knock down all that little loose stuff and when you recondition one. So I think that would also be another good application for this guy. All right, so after experimenting with this for a little while, I like this tool. I was pushing on a little too hard, so you gotta let the tool do the work. So me pushing on that hard like some of the other stuff I like on the floppy wheel that I normally would, doesn't help it any. If you just let the end of the bristles do its work, you save your energy and it does a nice job. So some pros and cons on this. A lot smoother in your hands, that's one thing. Really great when I put it on that Sasquatch and cleaned up all the old cruddy junk, so that worked excellent. Kind of soft and gets into the small nooks and crannies without wrecking the whole thing. I think this is going to be a really good tool. I just got to get better at using it.